So Eva, what inspired you to learn another language?
Hi, Janina. I was inspired as when I was really little, especially in a school at that time in the 90s. There was a lot of emphasis and encouragement to learn other languages because there was this belief, and there is still actually, that it will help you in your future careers, the fact that you are multilingual or even just bilingual. So I was learning English and French at school, English as the first language and French as the second language. And I was really fascinated by languages in general. Also because of the type of TV programs we used to watch, a lot of American programs on TV. And I was very curious about the culture and obviously not the language because they were dubbed, but yeah, it was a combination of learning languages at school and what I was watching on TV. And I decided to study translation and interpreting, and that took me outside of my small town and opened my mind. And then obviously I moved to the UK, and that was even more, my mind was completely opened, and I met my English speaking husband. So that obviously made me improve my English. Yeah, I will say that's my journey with languages. How about you, Janina?
Oh, that sounds fascinating. For me, I moved to London when I was really little, and then we moved back to Germany. So I'd completely forgotten all English once I'd moved back to the UK again when I was 9 years old. And the inspiration really came from necessity, because at that time in German primary schools, you weren't learning another language other than German. So I just really wanted to learn English as quickly as possible, so I could make friends, but also so I could do my SATs, so the exams at the end of year 6, which influenced kind of wherever and which classes I could attend at secondary school. And then really I took French for GCSE because I just really enjoyed learning a language, but it was a bit of a shame because I never really used French in my life, really, apart from when I'd go on holiday to Morocco, but that wasn't frequent enough for me to be really inspired to keep learning. So with my fourth language now, Farsi, I'm a little bit more motivated because my partner speaks Farsi and his family does too, and they can only speak Farsi. So I'm really motivated to improve my Farsi there. Yeah, it's really good to hear how the stories about how people get inspired to learn a language, especially when you think about doing international trade. And I think it really builds that relationship with your partner and also with your customers, if you can show that you have an interest in their culture by just learning a few words. So thank you so much, Eva, for sharing.
Oh, thank you. And I encourage everyone to be curious about languages and cultures, and yeah, and maybe learn a bit more of a new language.